Hey, I'm Bob. I've been totally blind since birth and I'm into Star Wars novels. Figured it was time I talked about the books on my channel, be they canon or legends. I do like a lot of both. So we'll start small. We'll talk about an author who has created characters that have transcended legends and are now canon. So when I'm reading a Star Wars novel, I want to feel like I'm going into the movie theater, like I am experiencing the next action packed, exciting Star Wars novel. And there's an author who's able to tap into that blockbuster movie feel. He's able to tap into that same level of creativity George Lucas tapped into when he made Star Wars. And we know that other authors can do this. We know folks over there working on the Disney Plus shows, some of the other movies, they can do this, but we're focusing on Timothy Zahn today. When I read Heir to the Empire in 1996 for the first time, well, it was abridged and it was an audiobook and it was on 2 cassettes, I felt like I was watching episode 7. It felt like the next chapter in the Star Wars saga. That's how interchangeable Timothy Zahn was able to make his Thrawn Trilogy. It felt like new Star Wars movies. I mean, he was able to take characters like Han, Luke, Lando, Leia, Chewie, and the droids, and he made them step out of the movies and onto the page. And he was able to create ground and space battles that felt like they were taken out of a Star Wars movie. That's how well he knew Star Wars inside and out, and that's how well he knows it because he's still writing canon novels. I mean, he's still writing Star Wars to this day and doing a heck of a job. But not only did he capture the excitement, the blockbuster feel of Star Wars, but he created original characters that felt like they fit seamlessly into that galaxy George Lucas had already created. I mean, take a look at Grand Admiral Thrawn, for instance. Thrawn gained such a fan base from his creation in the early 90s that now these Star Wars fans who work at Disney, like Dave Filoni and so many others, they grew to like this guy so much that they had Thrawn transcend legends, and now Thrawn's canon. You can turn on Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, the animated series, and there's Thrawn, big as life, and he's doing what you would expect Thrawn to be doing. And I love Thrawn's vocal portrayal in Star Wars Rebels. I love the voice that Lars Mikkelsen went with. He made Thrawn sound very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very low key, very calm, very collected, as if Thrawn is always analyzing the characters he's speaking with. He's always calculating, always analyzing the situation he's in. He sounds as if the gears in his mind are always turning and like he is pondering the bigger picture. And that's how I always imagined Thrawn to sound in my head. And how cool was it when we got Ruch, Star Wars Legends Nogri bodyguard himself, made canon. I always liked the Nogri in Star Wars Legends. I always liked their species. They were those assassins that Vader had used to get certain jobs done in the Legends galaxy. So we have one Nogri in the form of Ruch, who is made canon. I wonder if we'll see others over time, because there were quite a few of them. I want to see more than just one Nogri. I want to see them doing what Nogri do best, being deadly little assassins. And Warwick Davis, did he ever do a good job with vocally portraying Ruch in Star Wars Rebels? So got to hand it to Warwick Davis, man. He really knows how to play Star Wars characters, be they Ewok or Nogri. So not only has Timothy Zahn written Legends novels that put me on the edge of my seat, he's written Star Wars novels that are now canon. He's written new Thrawn trilogies. We got one focusing on Thrawn joining the Empire, Thrawn coming into power. So that's a really fun read, very illuminating read when it comes to Thrawn. And as I'm filming this on November 14th of 2021, we're getting ready to enjoy the third book in the prequel trilogy. Well, it does thrill me. Prequel trilogy focusing on Grand Admiral Thrawn, the Ascendancy trilogy. That book's going to be out. So, I mean, it definitely speaks volumes about how well this guy has created characters, be they in Legends or not. And his ground battles, his space battles are just, they're everything you'd want to read about in Star Wars. Hopefully one of these days, Timothy Zahn will be allowed to pen a couple of TV episodes. I want to see what an episode would be like, you know, if he were able to write a Mandalorian episode or maybe some other episode set in live action. That would be awesome to be able to experience, because he does write very gripping novels, but I wonder what it would be like if he wrote a couple episodes for Disney Plus TV shows. I'd certainly watch them. I guess that'll do for this brief little foray into what Timothy Zahn's contributed when it comes to Legends and Star Wars canon. Maybe next time I will talk about the X-Wing series written by the late, great Aaron Alston and Michael Stackpole. Mike Stackpole's still around, and I honestly would love to see some of his characters show up in live action or animation. But that's a video for another day. So X-Wing series next time, and I will hear you guys in the next Star Wars related video. May the Force be with you.